Long ago, in the lush land of Laughing Land, where the forest meets the sky, and the spirits walk among mortals, there lived a young woman named Adana. Her name, meaning father's daughter, was fitting, for she possessed the same gentle strength and wisdom that had made her late father beloved throughout their village of Unri. Adana was known for her extraordinary skill in weaving raffia. Her fingers danced across fibers, creating patterns so intricate that people whispered she must have been taught by the ancestors themselves. Each morning, before the village stirred awake, she would walk to the sacred grove near the stream to gather materials, singing softly to herself. What Adana did not know was that her song has caught the attention of Chidi, the water spirit who dwelled in the depth of the sacred stream. Unlike other mischievous water spirits who sometimes led travelers astray, Chidi was gentle and curious about the human world. Day after day, he would rise to the water's surface, hidden among the water lilies, just to hear Adana's voice and watch her graceful movements. One particular morning, as the Hamatan winds carried the scent of ripening fruit across the land, Adana arrived at the grove to find the most perfect raffia frond already gathered and arranged beside a smooth stone. Beside them lay a strange, luminescent hell that seemed to capture all the colors of down within its depths. This must be the work of the spirit, she whispered to herself, pushing the pearl with reverent fingers. Following the customs her grandmother had taught her, she left an offering of kola nuts and palm wine before taking the materials. That night, as the village slept beneath a blanket of stars, Adana dreamed of a tall, handsome stranger with eyes like deep pools and skin that seemed to shimmer with the patterns of flowing water. He spoke to her with a voice that reminded her of rainfall on calm waters. I am Chede, he said. I've watched you honor the forest and the stream with your presence and your songs. Your heart is as beautiful as your crafts. Adana awoke. She found the pearl growing softly beside her sleeping mat. She tied it with a strand of raffia and wore it around her neck, feeling its gentle warmth against her skin. In the days that followed, mysterious gifts appeared whenever Adana visited the grove: rare flowers, unusual stones with natural patterns, and once a small wooden fruit carved with symbols no one in the village recognized. And each night, Chidi visited her dreams, telling her of stories of the spirit world, of ancient wisdom, and of his growing love for her. Adana's mother began to worry. Her daughter seemed distracted, often smiling to herself or humming unfamiliar melodies. Didibia, the village medicine man, noticed the pearl around her neck and grew concerned. That is no ordinary ornament, he warned. It bears the mark of the water spirit. Be careful, daughter of Unri, for the boundary between our world and theirs is not meant to be crossed lightly. But Adana's heart had already begun to yearn for her dream visitor. In her loom work, she began weaving patterns that resembled flowing water and the strange symbols from her dream. The villagers marveled at her new designs, believing them to be inspired by the gods. During the festival of the spirit, when the veil between the spirit world and the human world grew thinnest, Adana slipped away from the celebration. Guided by an inner calling, she made her way to the sacred grove, which was bathed in the silver light of the full moon. Here by the stream stood Chede in human form, more majestic and handsome than even her dreams had revealed. His robe rippled like water, and his eyes held the wisdom of centuries. You have come, he said, his voice both near and distant, like the echo of thunder. I had to see if you were real, Adana replied, her heart racing. I am as real as the water that sustains your village, as real as the love that has grown in my spirit for you, Chidi said, reaching out a hand that seemed both solid and fluid at once. When their fingers touched, a shiver ran through the grove. The trees swayed with the wind, and the stream surface danced with ripples. It is forbidden, Chidi said sadly, for one like me to love one like you. The elders of both our realms will never permit such a union. Then why did you call to me? Adana asked, tears forming in her eyes. Why leave me gift and visit my dreams if we are destined to remain apart? Chidi's expression softened. Some loves defy even the laws of the world. I still believe, that there might be a way. From the shadows emerged to the bear who had followed Adana, suspecting her intention. But instead of anger, his face showed understanding. I have lived long enough to know that not all spirit encounters bring misfortune, the old man said. My grandmother spoke of rare cases where spirit and human found harmony together. For such union require great sacrifice and understanding. The Libya explained that for Adana and Chidi to be together, each will have to give up something precious. For Chidi, it will mean relinquishing part of his immortality. For Adana, it will mean living between two worlds, never fully belonging to either again. Are you willing to make such sacrifices? Olivia asked them both. Without hesitation, they agreed. Olivia then performed an ancient ritual, calling upon the four elements of the earth, water, air, and fire, to witness this unusual bond. He mixed clay from the riverbank with water from the stream, asking Adana and Chidi to add drops of their blood to the mixture. From this clay, they each crafted a small figure representing the other, and the figures dried in the light of the moon. And the Libya chanted incantations passed down through generations. When completed, the clay figures were placed in the special shrine at the edge of the grove to stand as eternal witnesses to their love. When the ritual is completed, Chidi's appearance softly changed. His ethereal glow dimmed somewhat, and he became more solidly present in human world. At the same time, Adana felt a new awareness awakening within her. She could now perceive the hidden spirit in nature that remained invisible to other humans. Their union blessed by ancient powers, Adana and Chidi built a home at the edge of the village, near the sacred grove. Though some villagers were worried at first, they soon came to accept the unusual couple, especially when Adana's weaving, now infused with spiritual knowledge, brought prosperity to Unri. Children would gather around their hut in the evenings to hear Chidi tell stories of the spirit world, while Adana taught a selected few her special weaving techniques. Their home became a place where the wisdom of both worlds merged and flourished. In time, Adana gave birth to a child with eyes that shifted between human brown and deep blue of sacred waters. The child grew to become a powerful Dibia, a bridge between humans and the spirit, bringing new understanding to the village. And so it came to pass that the love between Adana and Chidi transformed not just their own lives, but the destiny of Unri itself. The village became known throughout Laughing as a place of unique harmony, where the boundaries between the sane and unseen world were honored but not feared. To this day, it is said that descendants of Adana and Chidi can be recognized by their unusual connection to water and their natural gift for creating beauty. And in certain families, the story is passed down of the spirit who loved me, a reminder that love, in its purest form, can transform even the boundaries between worlds. When you see the morning mist rising from the stream of Laughing, listen carefully. You might hear the gentle whispers of Adana and Chidi, still watching over their people, still teaching us that with sacrifice and understanding, even the most impossible love can find a way to flourish.